Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Expert MDCAT platform, and today we are going to discuss the MCQs of bioenergetics from first year. So, moving to the main task. First MCQs is oxidative phosphorylation synthesis of ATP in presence of oxygen occurs in. Options are all types of cells. Option B is all primitive cells. Option C is all anaerobic cells. And option D is all aerobic cells. The correct one is D, that is all aerobic cells, because oxidative phosphorylation, that is synthesis of ATP, occurs in presence of oxygen, and in presence of oxygen, aerobic respiration occurs. So the correct option is D. Question number 2 is glycolysis is the breakdown of glucose into two molecules of pyruvate. This is the simplest one. So the correct option is B, that is pyruvate. Question number 3 is before entering into Krebs cycle, the pyruvate is first decarboxylated and oxidized into. Options are alpha ketoglutarate acid, option B is glyceric acid, option C is citric acid, and option D is acetic acid. Here the correct option is D, that is acetic acid, because pyruvic acid does not enter into Krebs cycle directly. The pyruvate is first changed into 2C, that is acetic acid. Once it releases carbon dioxide, and this is called the process of decarboxylation. So the correct option is D, that is acetic acid. Question number 4 is some electrons from the second primary acceptor may pass back to chlorophyll molecule by electron carrier system yielding ATP. This process is called. Options are phosphorylation, Z-scheme phosphorylation, and option D is cyclic photophosphorylation. Here the correct option is D, that is cyclic photophosphorylation. Because from second primary acceptor, some electrons may pass back to chlorophyll molecule, and this is cyclic process in which only photosystem 1 is involved. That is why this is called cyclophotophosphorylation. So question number 5 is Z scheme is used for. Options are non-cyclic photophosphorylation, option B is both cyclic and non-cyclic, option C is cyclic photophosphorylation, and option D is oxidative phosphorylation. Here the correct one is A, that is non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Question number 6 is the product of cyclic photophosphorylation or is. The correct one is A, that is ATP, because product of cyclic photophosphorylation is ATP, while product of non-cyclic photophosphorylation are ATP, NADH2, and oxygen. And here we have been asked about only cyclic photophosphorylation, so its product is ATP. Question number 7 is total NADH formed by one glucose molecule during Krebs cycle are. Correct option is A, that is 6, because total NADH molecule formed by triose is 3 NADH. One Krebs cycle yield 3 NADH molecule, that means triose is formed, that is C3H6O3, and 2 Krebs cycle yield 6 NADH, that is glucose is formed, that is C6H12O6. So total NADH formed by one glucose molecule during Krebs cycle is R6. Question number 8 is the terminal electron acceptor in electron transport chain is. Options are hydrogen, cytochrome, iron, and oxygen. The correct one is D, that is oxygen, because the respiratory chain is also called ETP, and the terminal electron acceptor is oxygen. Question number 9 is the end product of glycolysis is. It's same as question number 2, and its correct option is D, that is pyruvate. Question number 10 is one molecule of FADH2 is produced in Krebs cycle during conversion of. Options are fumarate into malate, malate into oxaloacetate, option C is succinate into fumarate, option D is alpha ketoglutarate into succinate. Here the correct option is C, that is succinate into fumarate, because during conservation of succinate fumarate, it converts into fumarate, and oxidation of succinate produce one molecule of FADH2. So the correct option is C. Question number 11 is which part of chlorophyll molecule absorbs light? Options are phytol, pyrrole, porphyrin ring, or thylakoid membrane. Here the correct option is C, that is porphyrin ring, because it is the head of chlorophyll molecule. It is flat, square, hydrophilic, and it is light absorbing. So the correct option is C, porphyrin ring. Question number 12 is a biochemical process which occurs within a cell to break down complex compounds to produce energy is called. That is called respiration. It is so simple. Question number 13 is the end product of anaerobic respiration in humans and other animals is. Options are pyruvic acid, lactic acid, ethanol, glucose. Here the correct option is B, that is lactic acid, because it is written as C3H6O3. Each pyruvic molecule is converted into lactic acid in absence of oxygen, and it occurs in muscle cells of humans and other animals during extreme physical activity. So the correct option is B, that is lactic acid. Question number 14 is final acceptor of electrons in respiratory chain is. It is the same as question number 8, and its correct option is C, that is oxygen. Question number 15 is every molecule of NADH fed into electron transport chain produces. Every molecule of NADH fed into electron transport chain produces 3 ATP, because 3 ATP molecules are produced by NADH and 2 ATP molecules are produced by FADH2. So here we were asked about the NADH and it produces 3 ATP molecules. So the correct option is D. Question number 16 is oxidative phase of glycolysis starts with dehydrogenation of. Options are glucose. Option B is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Option C is fructose 6-phosphate, and option D is NADH. Here the correct option is B, that is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. And actually glycolysis involves two phases, that is preparatory phase and the next one is, and the other is oxidative phase. In oxidative phase, oxidative phase starts with dehydrogenation of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. So here the correct option is B. Question number 17 is in one turn, the Krebs cycle produces one molecule of ATP, one molecule of FADH2, and dash molecule of NADH. Its correct option is B, that is 3, because in one turn, Krebs cycle produces one ATP, one FADH2, and 3 NADH. Question number 18 is which one of the following is the stage of cellular respiration for which oxygen is not essential? Options are glycolysis, option B is pyruvate oxidation, option C is Krebs cycle, and option D is electron transport chain. Here the correct option is A, that is glycolysis, because it occurs in cytoplasm and it takes place in both absence or presence of oxygen. So that means oxygen is not a necessary component. Question number 19 is pyruvate, the end product of glycolysis, moves from cytosol to mitochondrial matrix where it is oxidized into dash producing carbon dioxide as a byproduct. Options are acetic acid, option B is citrate, option C is NAD, and option D is FAD. Here the correct option is A, that is acetic acid. And yes, correct option is A, that is acetic acid. Question number 20 is in light independent stage of photosynthesis, the carbon dioxide combines with dash to form an unstable 6 carbon intermediate. Here the options are ribulose, biphosphate, hexose sugar, glycerate, 3-phosphate, glyceraldehyde, 9-phosphate, and its correct option is A, that is ribulose, biphosphate. And in light independent or dark reactions, carbon dioxide combines with ribulose biphosphate to form first unstable 6 carbon compounds. So the correct option is A. Question 21 is in glycolysis, glycerate 1,3-biphosphate is converted into glycerate 3-phosphate by losing dash phosphate molecules. Here the correct option is C, that is 1. So question number 22 is malate is oxidized by dash to oxaloacetate in Krebs cycle. Options are A ATP, B is NAD, C is NADP, and D is FAD. Here the correct option is B, that is NAD, because oxidized means loss of electron and malate is oxidized by NAD positive to oxaloacetate. Question number 23 is in electron transport chain, that is also called ETP, the electrons from NADH and FADH2 are passed to coenzyme Q, because NADH and FADH2 their electrons are passed to coenzyme Q, and then the complex process begins. Question number 24 is carriers of the respiratory chain are located on. These are located in the inner membrane of mitochondria, and option number B is correct. Question number 25 is each dash consists of a light gathering antenna complex and reaction center. Each photosystem consists of a light gathering antenna complex and reaction center. So it's the simplest one. Question number 26 is acceptor of acetyl CoA in Krebs cycle is. Options are oxaloacetate, option B is succinate, option C is citrate, option D is fumarate. Here the correct option is A, that is oxaloacetate, because Krebs cycle start when oxaloacetate, that is 4C, accept acetyl CoA, that is active acetate, and combine to form nitrate, that is citrate, that is 6C molecule. So the correct option is A, that is oxaloacetate. Question number 27 is glycolysis is conversion of glucose to pyruvate. This is the simplest one. Question number 28 is CO2 acceptor in Calvin cycle is. Correct option is RUBP, that is ribulose biphosphate, because it accepts carbon dioxide to form first unstable 6C intermediate. So the correct option is C. Question number 29 is graph showing effectiveness of absorbed light is called, that is called action spectrum. And question number 30 is which one of the following color is maximum absorbed by chlorophyll? Chlorophyll absorbs mainly violet blue and orange red color. So here there is the correct option is A, that is red, and the green, yellow, and indigo. These are the least absorbed by chlorophyll, and the most absorbed is red. So the correct option is A. Question number 31 is splitting of water in sunlight is called photolysis, because photo means light and lysis means breakdown. And yeah, the correct option is B, that is photolysis. Question number 32 is pick the characteristic of tail of chlorophyll. The tail of chlorophyll is hydrophobic. It is long, anchoring, and hydrophobic. So the correct option is C, that is hydrophobic, while the head is hydrophilic. Question number 33 is Calvin cycle occurs in. Options are grana of chloroplast, chlorophyll, stroma of chloroplast, roots of plant. Here the correct option is C, that is stroma of chloroplast, because Calvin cycle or dark cycle occurs in stroma of chloroplast, while light reaction occurs in grana of chloroplast. Question number 34 is photosystem 1 has chlorophyll A molecules which absorb maximum light of, that is B, that is 700 nanometer, and yes, while photosystem 2 absorbs 680 nanometer. But here we will ask about photosystem 1 that absorbs 700 nanometer. Question number 35 is cyclic flow or C4 photosynthesis produces ATP and carbon dioxide, only carbon dioxide, ATP, only oxygen. Here the correct option is C, that is ATP. And non-cyclic produces ATP and ADH and O2, but here cyclic for photosynthesis produces ATP. Question number 36 is immediate product formed after carbon dioxide fixation in Calvin cycle is. That is unstable 6-carbon compound, because carbon dioxide combined with ribulose biphosphate to form first unstable 6C intermediate. So these are unstable carbon compound, and these are the number are 6. Question number 37 is functional group of chlorophyll A is. The functional group of chlorophyll A is CH3, that is methyl group, while CHO, that is carbonyl group, it is a functional group of chlorophyll B. Question number 38 is chlorophyll molecule contains. The central atom is magnesium. So the correct option is A, that is magnesium. Question number 39 is the tail of chlorophyll molecule is embedded in. Options are membrane of mitochondria, option B is thylakoid membrane, option C is membrane of smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and option D is membrane of rough endoplasmic reticulum. So here we have been asked about tail of chlorophyll, and the correct option is B. The marked one, which is D, is not correct, because tail of chlorophyll molecule is embedded in thylakoid membrane. It is not present in membrane of rough endoplasmic reticulum. Please, I am repeating it again, so listen carefully. The correct option is B, that is thylakoid membrane. The tail of chlorophyll molecule is embedded in thylakoid membrane, not in rough endoplasmic reticulum. Mind it. Question number 40 is Carotenoids absorb light of. Options are yellow orange range. Option B is orange to red range. Option C is yellow and red range. Option D is blue violet range. We have been asked about carotenoids, and carotenoids absorb light yellow and red to orange range. Yellow and red to orange range. Here, these all are mixtures of each other, and neither is correct. So D option is not correct. The blue violet range is not absorbed by carotenoids. So the correct option is yellow and red to orange. So thank you. This was all from today's lecture.